The greatest visionaries of all time. Someone who has a clear vision of the future is referred to as a visionary. They put on specific procedures for bringing a vision to reality and then lead a group of people in that direction. They're usually the reason for life's innovation. These individuals have shared several crucial characteristics over the centuries: boldness, daringness, confidence, and the steadfast devotion to a cause. The achievements of brilliant visionaries have filled history books for centuries, from Archimedes to Zeppelin and many more. In today's video, we're going to take a look at some of the greatest visionaries of all time. This is Billionaire Crypto Investor. Thanks for spending your time here. And if you like this content, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Then you'll also want to share this vital information. Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder and CEO, Facebook.
Fully expecting that I'd actually go back to Harvard in the fall, but didn't quite make it after Peter put his money in.
Facebook exists as a result of Zuckerberg's vision. Yes, he was a gifted programmer, but his vision set him apart from others with similar abilities. He established an online platform for people to connect with each other using his programming talents as the foundation. Ultimately, Zuckerberg's aim is to build a society that is more open and interconnected, as he views the internet and Facebook as a conduit through which knowledge can be more freely shared and people can communicate more easily. Except for Mark Zuckerberg, no one could have predicted how a social network would become such a vital part of our lives today. Elon Musk, founder and CEO, Tesla and SpaceX.
A video game, so you can do multiple wireless things simultaneously.
You might be wondering what all of this has to do with a technical entrepreneur like Elon Musk. Indeed, say for one thing, this North American entrepreneur who was born in African-speaking Pretoria could simply be another software tycoon like Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates, a geek in a suit who has become very wealthy through new digital engineering advances. Elon Musk, on the other hand, is a one-of-a-kind personality. Yes, he's a technological fanatic with a goal to turn his commercial firms into multi-billion-dollar success stories. But Musk gives the impression that these objectives are merely tools to assist him realize his true ambitions. Elon Musk, after all, is a passionate man with a global vision. As much as we need visionaries, history shows that visions have led many of the most destructive people in the past. One person's utopia is another's nightmare. But Elon Musk stands out because for once, he's not trying to make the world a better place by promoting an ideological agenda, but rather by utilizing science and technology to tackle many of our issues. By avoiding politics and dogma, he takes a deliberate and sensible step away from what divides us and instead applies science's secular rational integrity. Although businesses are rapidly appropriating and abusing the latter for financial purposes, this technological magnate appears to take a humanistic approach that puts innovation back in the hands of the general public. Bill and Melinda Gates, co-founders and co-chairs of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
When people think of poverty, they think, oh, it's just a binary thing. There's the poor and then there's us. Understanding there's a lot of milestones along the way.
Bill Gates is a leader and one of the top entrepreneurs in the world. In his Microsoft company, his visionary leadership style has helped him acquire the status of an individual computer revolution. Gates, a visionary leader, has implemented a number of initiatives that have helped his company become one of the most successful in the world. It's worth noting that the company saw remarkable growth during his tenure as CEO. This is because in the late 1970s and early 1980s, he and Microsoft Corporation set the record straight for all firms to understand what it takes to be the world's most influential and powerful company. Bill and his wife Melinda have a vision for the world's underprivileged people. In addition to motivating the business sector, they established this foundation in the year 2000 with the goal of bridging the gap between the United States of America and the rest of the world's disparities. The foundation focuses specifically on improving the health and eliminating poverty among the society's vulnerable. For example, Bill and his wife Melinda have aided in the reduction of the occurrence of several diseases in poor nations as a result of the skull. Malaria, HIV or AIDS, and tuberculosis are examples of such diseases. Mark Benioff, founder, chairman, and CEO, Salesforce. Salesforce.com's chairman and CEO is Mark Benioff. In 1999, he launched the company with the goal of developing an on-demand information management solution to replace traditional corporate software technologies. Benioff is now widely considered as a pioneer of cloud computing, and he has played a key role in helping companies modernize by embracing social and mobile cloud technologies to engage with customers, partners, and employees in new ways. Warren Buffett, CEO, Berkshire Hathaway, a multinational holding company.
I don't even think it's important that every person go to college at all. I mean, we have all kinds of jobs.
Buffett had a vision for his company's success, and he was able to make that vision a reality. Buffett has been able to expand and prosper his business by persuading his staff to have the same vision and work towards it. Berkshire Hathaway had been deemed a failure when Buffett took over, but he saw the potential in what his new company could have become. He imagined the company in its ideal state and set a goal for the company to achieve that state. Berkshire Hathaway has gone from a failure to a success thanks to his transformational principles. Steve Jobs, Apple CEO and co-founder.
To leave Wall Street and do this was, it'll sound geeky to you, but it was a regret minimization.
Steve Paul Jobs, co-founder, chief executive, and chairman of Apple Computer, was an American inventor, designer, and entrepreneur. Jobs and Wozniak founded Apple Computer in the Jobs family garage in 1976, when Jobs was barely 21 years old. To help fund their business venture, Jobs sold his Volkswagen car and Wozniak sold his prized scientific calculator. Jobs and Wozniak are recognized for democratizing technology by making gadgets smaller, cheaper, more intuitive, and accessible to the general public, thereby revolutionizing the computer business. Apple's revolutionary devices such as the iPod, iPhone, and iPad are now largely seen as steering the trajectory of modern technology. Jeff Bezos, founder and executive chairman of Amazon.com and owner of The Washington Post. Jeff Bezos, an entrepreneur and e-commerce pioneer, is the founder and CEO of Amazon, the owner of The Washington Post, and the founder of Blue Origin, a space exploration business. Amazon.com Incorporated is an online retailer of books that later expanded to include a wide range of products. Amazon became the largest retailer on the internet and the model for internet sales under his leadership. His successful business ventures have made him one of the richest people worldwide. Nikola Tesla, inventor. He's a Siberian-American engineer and scientist, produced hundreds of discoveries in the production, transmission, and application of electric power. He pioneered AC generation and transmission technologies and invented the first alternating current or AC motor. Among his inventions are the Tesla coil, the magnifying transmitter, Tesla turbine, the shadowgraph, radio, neon lamp, Niagara Falls transformer house, induction motor, radio-controlled boat, and alternating current. Others on the list: Henry Ford, the founder and owner of Ford Motor Company; John Rockefeller, the businessman behind Standard Oil; Andrew Carnegie, known as the King of Steel; Thomas Edison invented the modern electric light bulb; Sam Walton, the man behind Walmart; Oprah Winfrey, producer of The Oprah Winfrey Show, the highest-rated talk show in TV history; Steve Wozniak, Steve Jobs' partner in creating the Apple computer; William Hewlett and David Packard, founders of HP Company; Larry Page and Sergey Brin, founders of Google; Jerry Yang and David Filo, founders of Yahoo; and Nicholas Zenstrom, created Skype and eBay. I'm sure we can all agree that the people featured in this video have had a significant impact on our daily lives. However, this is only a small portion of the greats. On your list, who are the world's greatest visionaries? Don't forget to tell us about them in the comments section below. But before you leave, hit that subscribe and like button to see more interesting videos like this from Billionaire Crypto Investor.